The 1994 player strike, which commenced on August 12, 94, was probably one of Major League Baseball's most embarrassing moments. And it had a lot of negative effects on the game. For one thing, it pushed away a lot of fans. And many people said they'll no longer watch baseball. It hurt a lot of the players. It hurt some of the organizations. Tony Gwynn was hitting 394, and he was pushing to hit 400. Who's to say he wouldn't hit 400 in 94? Matt Williams had 36 home runs, on pace for 61. The Montreal Expos, though, however, were probably the most affected organization in the game by the strike. They had baseball's best record. They were 74-40 at the time of the strike, and were probably baseball's best teams. What if the Expos played in the 1994 World Series, had there been one? What if they won that series? Would they still be in Montreal today? Hi everybody, this is Apba Brian at Apba Baseball Classics, bringing to you Game 3 of this series in the All-Time Greats Tournament between the 1930 St. Louis Stars and the 1994 Montreal Expos. Here are your starting lineups. First, for the St. Louis Stars, Cool Papa Bell will lead off and play center field. George Giles is at first base. Branch Russell is in left field. Willie Wells is shortstop. George Suttles in right field. Ted Double Duty Radcliffe will pitch. Williams is the catcher. And Dewey Creasy at third base. John Russell at second base. And starting for the Montreal Expos, Marquise Grissom in center field. Mark Lansing at second base. Moises Alou in left field. Larry Walker in right field. Will Cordero at shortstop. Sean Berry at third base. Cliff Floyd at first base. Darren Fletcher is the catcher, and Ken Hill is on the mound. Let's play ball, and here we go with Cool Papa Bell stepping in the box against Ken Hill. 33 is a 4 for Cool Papa Bell. That's a double over third. And right away, the Stars show that they're here to mean business. George Franklin. 65 is a pop out to the third baseman, caught in foul territory. Sean Berry makes that grab. Here is Branch Russell. 44 is a 7. That's a single, and that will score Cool Papa Bell easily. And the Stars jump out on top, 1-0. That brings to bat Willie Wells, who's 5 for 8 in the series with a home run. Here's the pitch to Willie the Devil Wells. 1-3 is a 2 balls and no strikes. Ken Hill has the Z modifier. 26 is a 2 more balls and no strikes, so Wells will get the walk. First and second for the Stars. Still only 1 down. George Suttles. Mule Suttles has a couple home runs in the series. 4 for 8. 36 is the roll, and that is a 14 play result, and I think that's a walk even with the Z. Nope, it's not. It's 2 balls and no strikes. And Hill dealing carefully with Mule Suttles. 64 is a 9. That's going to be a base hit for Suttles. Everybody moves up 90 feet. And now the bases are loaded. And here is Ted Radcliffe, Double Duty Radcliffe. Hit over 300, played catcher, and today he is on the mound. There's a chance to really help his cause.
There's a pitch to Radcliffe. 1-1 roll. That's a hit column roll. 45 is a double to left center field. The runners will score, except for Mule Suttles, who will be thrown out at the plate. And that happened yesterday, and I forgot to play it safe with Suttles, who is a slow runner. So we got Radcliffe at second with 2 RBIs. Suttles retired 7-6-2. Wells scores. Russell scores. Leaves the Stars with a runner at second and a 3-0 lead. Henry Williams. .56 is a 34. Pop out to the second baseman, Mike Lansing. That's the third out. But the Stars come out swinging. 4 hits and a walk gives them a 3-0 lead. The Expos coming to bat in the bottom of the first. All right, Ted Double Duty Radcliffe toes the rubber to pitch the bottom of the first inning for the Stars. Got his nickname at Yankee Stadium in 1932 when he caught Satchel Paige in a 5-0 win. And then in the second game of the doubleheader, Radcliffe pitched to a 4-0 victory. The next day, the famed writer Damon Runyon called him Double Duty. Here's a pitch to Marquise Grissom. 63 is a fly ball to center field. Cool Papa Bell is under it and makes the catch. Mike Lansing comes to bat. .64 is a strikeout. And now Moises Rojas Alou. 22 for Alou is a hit column. And 1-2 is going to be an 11. Chance to steal. And he will take that chance. The catcher is a 7, which means 11 through 16, he'll be safe. 64 through 66 will be in there. And Moises Alou steals second. He'll be in scoring position for right fielder Larry Walker. There's a pitch from Radcliffe. 1-5 is an 11 from Walker. That is a single, and the runner will score. So the Expos get one of those runs back. It is 3-1. Walker can steal on the first pitch. There he goes. 14, he's going to be thrown out. Williams throws out Walker. The hitter was Cordero. He bats on the right side, so the second baseman's taking a throw. So 2-4. 3 outs, but the Expos get 1. We go to the top of the second. St. Louis Stars 3, Montreal 1. Stars third baseman Dewey Creasy leads off the top of the second inning. 46 is going to be a ground ball to Sean Berry at third base. 1 away. John Russell. 65 is a pop-up to the catcher, Darren Fletcher. Top of the order now, and Cool Papa Bell, who began the game with a double and scored. 1-6 is a ground out to the shortstop, Will Cordero. So 3 up and 3 down for the Stars. We go to the bottom of the second. Stars 3, Expos 1. Will Cordero comes to bat for Montreal. 46 is a swing and miss for strike 3. Radcliffe's second strikeout. Sean Berry. 63 is a fly ball to right field, caught by Mule Settles. 2 away. Here is Cliff Floyd. And that's a 63, is a fly ball to Mule Settles. We go to the top of the third. St. Louis 3 and Montreal 1. It'll be Giles, Russell, and Wells in the top of the third for St. Louis. Here's the pitch to Giles, 61, is the roll. That's a ground ball to Will Cordero at shortstop. Makes the play, and there's one down. Branch Russell is the batter. That's a base on balls. Russell's been on twice. Scored a run, has an RBI. Average speed at first. Here is Willie the Devil Wells. He walked his first time up. 43 is a 29. That's going to be a fielder's choice, 1-6, retiring Russell. Wells is at first. He's fast. Mule Suttles is the batter. Suttles has had a great series. He is 5 for 9, 2 homers, a double. Here's the pitch to Suttles. 52 is a 27. That's going to be a ground out to third. He goes a short way to second for the third out. Go to the last of the third, 3-1 St. Louis. Expos catcher Darren Fletcher leads off. 16 is a ground ball to the shortstop, Willie Wells. He makes the play. All right, second batter in the inning is pitcher Ken Hill. 61 is a ground ball to Willie Wells. 2 down. And here is Marquise Grissom in the top of the lineup. 54 is a fly ball to Mule Suttles in right. We go to the top of the fourth. St. Louis 3, Montreal 1. Pitcher Ted Radcliffe leads off the fourth for St. Louis. And in the series, he's got a homer. And he is 3 for 7 in the series. 36 is a base on balls for Ted Radcliffe. Average speed at first. Henry Williams got a big double in yesterday's game that, let's see, drove in a run in the 8th inning. Here's a pitch to Henry Williams. 63 is a swing and miss for a strike 3. Dewey Creasy will be the batter. 61 is maybe a double play. And it's a 6-4-3 twin killing. We go to the bottom of the fourth, 3-1 Stars. All right, Mike Lansing leads off for Montreal. 23 is a ground ball to the second baseman. That is John Russell, and he makes the play for the first out. 1 down. Moises Alou. Alou single, stole a base, and scored the only Expos run. 1-1 roll. That's a hit column roll for Moises Alou. 56 is a double for Alou. 1 away, he's in scoring position. Fast runner. Larry Walker. Walker drove in the only Expo run. 46 is a strikeout. Now Will Cordero. He's a good offensive shortstop. He hit 294 in 1994. 45 is a base on balls. First and second to Sean Berry. '51 is a 9, and that's going to be a infield hit for Sean Berry, loading the bases. Cliff Floyd, 281 hitter in 1994. There are 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Floyd, 45, is going to be a walk, and that's going to be an RBI walk. Or RBI for Cliff Floyd. It's 3-2. Darren Fletcher 42 is a 22 on fielding column 1. Catcher makes a throw down to first base. Oh, wait a minute. Catcher picks the runner off first. Except for no, that's if they're playing close. So they're playing deep. That's a line drive to the shortstop. All right, so I misread that. Line drive to the shortstop on 22. All right, that's the third out. We go to the fifth inning, 3-2 Stars. John Russell leads off for the St. Louis Stars in the fifth. 1-1 roll for Russell. That's a hit column roll. 46 is going to be a leadoff double for the ninth place hitter, John Russell. Cool Papa Bell. Ken Hill gave up 3 runs in the first inning. He has restored order since, but suddenly he's in trouble again. There's Cool Papa Bell, and the pitch, 45, is going to be a base on balls. So Bell at first, Russell at second. Here is George Giles, the first baseman. 51 is an 8 against a grade B. That's going to be a ground ball to third base. Sean Berry will make the play across the diamond, and both runners will advance second and third with 1 away, and Branch Russell's the hitter. Infield will be playing in for the Expos. Here's the pitch. 1-1 roll, hit column, and that's big trouble here for Montreal. I just dropped a dice on the floor, so I'll re-roll that and then hit the table. All right, 46 is going to be a double at the right field that clears the bases. 2 RBIs for Branch Russell. 5-2 St. Louis. Now, it's not been 5 runs in 3 innings, so his grade doesn't go down, but here's Willie Wells. Expo bullpen is somewhat limited. Henry and Scott and Wetland are must rest because of the prior use. Gil Heredia is warming up in the bullpen now. All right, here's Willie Wells. 1 out. Runner on second. 1-6 is the roll. That's a 28. And that's going to be a ground out to the shortstop, Cordero. Russell will hold at second. 2 down. And here is Mule Suttles. .62 is a base on balls. First and second. We'll play it safe with Suttles base running. Made that mistake twice in the last 2 days. All right, here is Gil Heredia. He's still warming in the bullpen. I think they're still going to stay with Hill. Pitch to Ted Double Duty Radcliffe. 1-3 is a 36. That's a wild pitch. Runners move up. All right, they're going to walk Radcliffe and load the bases. Intentionally with 2 outs. It brings up Henry Williams' timeout. That'll be all for Ken Hill. He's going to be replaced by Gil Heredia, a grade CYZZ pitcher, and the C will go to a B for same-sidedness for the first batter, Henry Williams. So Hill goes 4 2/3 innings, 6 hits, 1 strikeout, 6 walks. And the walks were his undoing. At least 5 earned runs, and he is responsible for all 3 of the base runners that are on base now. Can Henry Williams put a quarter in the merry-go-round and hammer the nails into the Expo coffin? Here's the pitch to Williams. 65 is popped up. Nope, 35 is a strikeout with the bases loaded. So that's a strikeout that ends the inning. But the Stars score 2 in the 5th. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. St. Louis 5 and Montreal 2. All right, the Expos pitcher spot is due to bat first. They're going to send up a pitch hitter, Lou Frazier. He'll be hitting for Heredia. Kirk Reuter is warming up in the bullpen. He'll pitch the 6th inning. Ted Redcliffe toes the rubber. Here's a pitch to Lou Frazier. 1-5 is going to be a single, and he can steal on the next pitch. Williams is a 7 defensive catcher. He's going to go. Here's the throw. 33 is safe. So stolen base for Frazier. Here's the pitch to Marquise Grissom. 55 is a 9 against a B pitcher. That's going to be a single, and Frazier will score 5-3. Mike Lansing, the Expos are hanging in there. Here's a pitch to Mike Lansing. 52, the number is a 27. That's going to be a double play, 5-4-3. That ends the inning, but on... No, wait a minute, that's 2 outs. That doesn't end the inning. So here we have Moises Alou, and the base is clear. One 6 is a 28 play result, 6-3 ground out. But on 2 hits, the Expos get a run. We go to the top of the 6th. St. Louis 5, Montreal 3. Kirk Reuter will come in to pitch the 6th inning for the Expos. He is a grade D pitcher with a Z modifier. There's a pitch to Dewey Creasy for the Stars. He is 0 for 2 today. 41, ground out to shortstop. John Russell. 56 is a fly out to Larry Walker in right field. 2 up and 2 down for Reuter. Here is Cool Papa Bell on the top of the order. 53 is a 16. That's going to be a single to center field. George Giles. And 21 is a fly ball to center field. Stars are retired in the 6th. We go to the bottom of the 6th. 5-3 St. Louis. Larry Walker from Maple Ridge, Canada leads off for the Expos. 42 is a roll. That's going to be a walk. Leadoff walk for Larry Walker. Will Cordero. .62 is a 39, and runner thrown out stealing. I always, if I give the, when I get that result, I give a chance to for the runner to steal, because in basic I want the catcher to have an opportunity to throw him out. He doesn't, and so to be fair, rather than give me automatic steals on 10s and 11s and asterisks on 14s, I give the catcher a chance to throw the runner out. But on the flip side of that coin, when I get the result of out stealing, I give the stealer a chance to steal. Catcher still throwing, and he steals. So Walker's safe at second. Cordell is up now with the runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Here's the pitch from Redcliffe. 44 is a 8 against a B. That's going to be a ground out to the pitcher, but the runner goes to third. So 1 away with 1 out. Here's Sean Berry. Stars will play the infield in. Here's the pitch to Berry. 64 is going to be a big strikeout for Radcliffe. And now there's 2 down to Cliff Floyd. Infield's back. 62 is a strikeout. So Radcliffe comes up strong. He gets 2 strikeouts, which gives him 5 for the game. We go to the 7th. 5-3 St. Louis. Kirk Warder comes back out to pitch the seventh inning. Jeff Shaw gets up, and he's working in the bullpen for Montreal. Leadoff hitter for the Stars in the seventh inning is Branch Russell. 51 is going to be a single for Branch Russell. Average speed at first, but here is Willie Wells. Okay, the Expos are going to make a pitching change here. Jeff Shaw will be brought in to pitch to Willie Wells. All right, Jeff Shaw is a grade C pitcher with Y strike modifier and a Z control modifier. He will be a grade B pitcher because same sidedness for the first batter against Willie Wells. Here's a pitch to Wells. 63 is a fly ball to Marquise Grissom in center field. One down, and Mule settles. Shaw goes back to a C. 16 is a strikeout. 2 away. And here is Ted Radcliffe. 61 is a ground out to the shortstop. He goes the short way to get Russell. We go to the bottom of the seventh inning. Stars 5 and the Expos 3. The seventh inning is the point of weakness inning for Ted Double Duty Radcliffe. He'll be pitching to Darren Fletcher, the pitcher or pitch hitter, and Marquise Grissom. Here's the pitch to Darren Fletcher. 33 is a double for Fletcher to lead off the seventh for the Expos. I'll bring up a pitch hitter, Rondell White, for the Montreal Expos. He'll be hitting for the pitcher. Jeff Shaw, Mel Rojas is warming up in the bullpen. Fletcher is a slow runner at second. They're going to play it safe. Here's the pitch to Rondell White. 36 is a 12. That's going to be a strikeout. Okay, so now Marquise Grissom comes to bat. Radcliffe takes a stretch. Here's the pitch. 55 is a 9. That's going to be a single. Runner will go to third. And Montreal has first and third. The Stars are going to make a change. They're going to bring in Joseph Babyface Strong to pitch to Mike Lansing. He's a grade C pitcher, but he will be B for the first batter. Ted Radcliffe will stay in the game and put on the catcher's equipment and play catcher. Here's the pitch to, and Strong will hit in Williams' spot. Here is Lansing. Here's the pitch. The Stars are playing the infield back, trying to get a double play. 1-6 is a 28. First and third. And that is a 6-4-3 double play. The Expos had a golden opportunity in the seventh inning, but they don't score. They strand 2. We go to the top of the eighth inning, St. Louis 5 and Montreal 3. All right, in the eighth inning, we have Mel Rojas on the pitch for the Montreal Expos, and I'm going to digress here for a moment. The 1994 Montreal Expos were quite a family affair. Of course, Philippe Alou was the manager, and Moises, his son, was about their best player. And Moises was a cousin to relief pitcher Mel Rojas. The name Rojas was actually the name of the Alou family when they were signed in the Dominican Republic. The Giants signed Felipe and Matty and Jesus. Felipe was the oldest, but the paternal name was Rojas. The scout was mistaken, and he put down Alou on the contracts, and they just went with it. So the Alou was the paternal name of Felipe's mom. Now, they played together, as you know, in September of 1963. Felipe and Jesus and Matty played together in the outfield. Felipe had been in the major league since '58. But Jesus and Matty were just getting started. They actually didn't start any games together in the '63 season, but they finished about a half a dozen games together in the outfield in September of 1963. Felipe, unfortunately, was traded to Milwaukee in 1964, so they didn't actually get a chance to start any games together, but they did finish some games together. All right, Mel Rojas will pitch to Joseph Strong, who came in to pitch for Ted Radcliffe. Here's the pitch to Strong. That's a 1-3 roll. That's going to be a walk to Ted Strong, or Joseph Strong. Strong played some outfield for the Stars. Here is Dewey Creasy. 64 is the roll. That's going to be a 2 balls and no strikes. 63 is a fly ball to center field. Marquise Grissom's under it and makes the catch, 1 away. John Russell. 52 is a 27. That's going to be a fielder's choice or X. It's got an X modifier, so a strikeout. So Strong is still at first. Now there's 2 outs, and to the top of the order, James Cool Papa Bell. 45 is a 2 balls and no strikes. And 61 is a 40. That's going to be a ground ball to first base. His momentum is carrying him to second base, so he throws the shortstop to retire Williams for the 3rd out. 3-6, fielder's choice by Papa. And we go to the bottom of the 8th inning. St. Louis Stars hold to a 2-run lead. Montreal has 6 outs left to make up this 2-run deficit and stay in the all-time greats tournament. Moises Alou will lead off the 8th inning for Montreal. 43 is the roll. That's a ground ball back to Strong. He snags it and throws to first. 1 down. Larry Walker walked and singled, has an RBI today. 61 is a 40, foul ball. 53 is a 15. That's going to be a fly ball to left field. Branch Russell is under it, makes the catch. There are 2 away. Will Cordero. Yeah, 6-6 roll for Cordero. That's a drive. It might be, it could be, it is out of here. And the Expos pull to within 1. Score is 5-4. Sean Berry. 16 is a 28. That's going to be a ground out to the shortstop, Willie the Devil Wells. But the Expos pull to within 1. We go to the 9th, 5-4, St. Louis. All right, for relievers with a star, they have their point of weakness inning is in their 2nd inning of work. So if 3 things bad happens to Mel Rojas, his letter grade will be reduced. It's pretty much on him. They don't have much left in the bullpen. Let's see, Heredia has already pitched. They've got Boucher, Haynes, Henderson, all grade D pitchers. White. So it's pretty much up to Mel Rojas. Here is George Giles. 62 is a 41. That's going to be an error on the pitcher, Mel Rojas. E1 puts Giles, a fast runner, at first. Branch Russell, who is 3 for 3 today with 3 RBIs. All right. They're going to start the runner and try to hit and run. 1-1 roll. That's going to be a hit call on a hit and run play. And 21 is a 6. That's going to be a double scoring Giles. Unearned run. But Branch Russell is 4 for 4. And he extends the Stars lead to 6-4 here in the 9th inning. Willie Wells. It's not going to get any easier for Rojas. He's got Wells, Suttles, and Radcliffe to face. 3 Hall of Famers. All right, here's a stretch, the pitch from Rojas. 52 is a 27 ground ball to third or wide. He's got the wide modifier for a strikeout. One down, Mule settles. 46 is going to be a strikeout for settles. And now, Ted Redcliffe. Not walking because Strong is up next. Let's compare those two cards. We got, let's see, there's some twos here, but not a lot of hits. They're going to walk Radcliffe. He was a 300 hitter, and he goes to first. Intentional pass. We're going to try to pitch to Strong. Here's the pitch to Joe Strong. 53 is a 21. It's first and second. 21 on fielding column 2 is going to be an error on the third baseman, Sean Berry. 2 errors in the inning. Bases are loaded for Dewey Creasy. Creasy is 0 for 4, 2 for 10 in the series. Here's the pitch from Mel Rojas. 1-5 is a 10, and that is trouble. Maybe. Let's see. Single over third. That's 3 bad things that would happen to Rojas. So he's a C pitcher, and that's not trouble. That's for a C pitcher. That's a pop out to center field. Third out, and they only get 1 out of this, but they extend their lead to 2 runs. We go to the bottom of the 9th. All right, the St. Louis Stars sends Joe Strong back out to the mound. Roosevelt Davis is warming up in their bullpen. Cliff Floyd leads off for the Expos, bottom of the order. They're down to 3 outs, or they could be eliminated. They need 2 runs. Here's the pitch from Joe Strong. 1-6 is a 28. That's a ground out to shortstop. Willie Wells has it and makes that play, 1-0. Darren Fletcher, the catcher. Darren Fletcher is 1 for 3 with a double, 2 for 10 in the series. Here's the pitch. 63 is a fly ball to Cool Papa Bell in center field. 2 outs. There'll be a pitch hitter from Montreal. He is Juan Bell, 278 hitter in 1994. Here's the pitch from Strong. 21 is a fly ball to left field. Branch Russell's under it. That's the ball game, and the 1930 St. Louis Stars have eliminated the Montreal Expos 6-4. We'll be back with the wrap-up. Okay, the St. Louis Stars scored 6 runs on 9 hits and no errors. The 1994 Montreal Expos scored 4 runs on 8 hits and 2 errors. The winning pitcher was Ted Double Duty Redcliffe, 6 1/3 innings, 3 earned runs. He's the winning pitcher. The losing pitcher was Ken Hill, 4 2/3 innings pitched and 5 earned runs given. 6 walks was probably his biggest undoing. The star of the game would be Branch Russell, the left fielder for the St. Louis Stars, who went 4 for 4 with 2 doubles and 4 RBIs and scored a run. So the St. Louis Stars become the 4th Negro League team to advance in the All-Time Greats tournament. They joined the 1938 Grays, the 25 Daisies, and the 1946 Eagles. There are 3 Negro League teams that have yet to play: the 35 Crawfords, the 1942 Monarchs, and the 1927 Chicago American Giants. So they're doing pretty well in this tournament. Our next series will begin a best-of-3 series between the 2008 Phillies against the 1975 Cincinnati Reds. Hope you enjoyed this game. If you do, hit the subscribe button and the like button. And thanks for watching. You have a good day, and God bless.